Yeah, he's a tough guy. He's a name and a figure in this weight class, and I'm the newcomer, and I'm coming for him. So I know he's gonna be prepared because his experience and he always delivers. So yeah, it's gonna be a violent fight, like we talked about
Yes.
with Justin. Yeah, I believe Poirier has the chin as well. Maybe the last fight is not the best to prove it, but there have been a lot of fights where his chin hold up pretty great, like the Dan Hooker fight. So I think it's gonna be a violent fight.
Considering his last fight, considering his place in the division and sport, are you surprised he agreed to this fight?
Um, yeah, I was surprised, but when you see the weight class and you see which fight was already booked, and that the guy comes from a lose, so he has to defend his position. So I was starting to believe in it more and more because if you come from a lose, usually you fight somebody behind you. So I saw a lot of guys between him and me getting booked, like Eddie and Gamrot. So yeah, I was starting to hope that I would get a guy like Dariush or a guy like Poirier, like maybe Chandler. I don't know if the maybe you know better than me. Maybe Chandler
Yeah.
will finally face Conor. I don't know, but yeah, I was starting to believe that I was gonna have somebody between Poirier and Benoit.
So he told me, I spoke to him on Monday, Dustin, on the show, and he told me two interesting things. Number one, the original plan was for this to be at UFC 300, but he asked for it to be at 299, and it was his idea to make it 5 rounds and not 3 rounds. And so, can I ask your thoughts on that? First of all, would you have preferred it be at 300? And number two, what was your reaction when you found out it was going to be a 5 round fight?
To be honest, it's even more exciting. It's like fighting Matt Frevola in New York. When you fight the New Yorker guy in New York, there is some excitement from the crowd, and I believe there will be some excitement from the crowd against Poirier. So um, maybe he's the underdog for the matchmaker, but he's not the underdog for the crowd. And I think I will feel the excitement at UFC 299 because Miami is like his home. You know, it's where he's training. He has a great team, a big team. Um, yeah, UFC 300 would have been crazy as well, but fighting the guy that trains out of the American top team, that is like a figure of the ATT, which is one of the biggest professional gym in the US. Fighting him, co-main event, hometown for him. Yeah, it's crazy. It's yeah. I expect it to be a tough fight, and I'm expecting him to be very excited about all this. And yeah, 5 rounds is good for him. He believes he has the experience, uh, but of course he has the experience, and of course he is used to 5 rounds. But I will show you that with the training methodology we have, you are not gonna see me having a cardio issue or energy management in my fight. It's gonna be a tough fight for both of us, but I hope he is not expecting it to be easy.
And what about you, Benoit? Here you are, relatively new to the UFC. You haven't been around as long as he has. You haven't been training as long as he has. Former interim champion, et cetera, and you're the favorite going to this fight. Number 11 is the favorite over number 3. Obviously, you're very confident. You believe in yourself, but are you surprised so many others believe in you?
You know, I believe it's a pretty new sport, and the odds maker are not always right, or I will not be there. For example, the Bonfim brothers, they are very exciting to watch.